Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to another video. Today we're breaking down some film on Cine, safety from Georgia. He's honestly one of the most talented players in the class, in my opinion. Almost as talented as Kyle Hamilton. He has all the physical tools, the athletic tools. He's very smart. I think he wasn't as productive in college as I would have liked him to be, but I think he's going to be a better pro. Just Georgia's defense was so good, and he was playing deep safety a lot, so there was a lot of times where he wasn't involved, but he's a really good player. Versatility, can play on the back end, can play some man on tight ends, get him down in the box. He's really good in run support, open field tackling, physical downhill player. So let's get right into this one. I'm going to let this one run at full speed here. We got him lined up, basically an off man on this tight end right here. So let's see what he's got. Just pretty fluid. Doesn't overcommit, change directions, play through the hands right there. So earlier in the game, they were hitting him like exact same scenario. He went straight to the flat, so they're trying to bait him off with like almost running like this opposite like whip route right here. Try to make him go over the top. This is really impressive, like being able to make a play when you have this much separation. But just stop, sink those hips, and just get downhill, take a good angle, good burst right there, and just violently rip through the hands. Showing off some ball skills right there, facing towards the QB. He's able to close distance very fast, like his burst, his acceleration, long speed, all super impressive. But yeah, didn't even play a ton of man coverage in college, but he has good reps when he did, playing off man, good feet, change directions. He's pretty fluid for a guy his size, so yeah, this is just like a really nice play from Cine to show off his man-to-man ability, recovery, his football intelligence, knowing that they would do this after running a similar play earlier in the game, trying to bait him, but makes a good play, recovers, gets downhill, rips right through the hands. Really good play by Cine. I'll let this one run at full speed as well. Here we got him up at the top in this box right here. Looking at him against the run, he's a good run defender, disciplined, can see through the trash. So let's watch this. He's keying the man, then sees that he's coming to block. Gets off him, sees the run concept developing. So he's coming down to play man. Now his eyes are working back here. He sees the puller coming. Knows it's going to work back this way. Gets down, comes up, fills, helps his teammate make a tackle. Just good run defense right here. Support from deep. He's supportive in the run game in the box from deep alignment. Really consistent tackler. He's physical downhill too. But he knows when to stay patient and just wrap up, break down. So yeah, this is just a nice play from Cine. Little, like, doesn't seem like too much, but it's just one of those subtle plays where he goes from playing man to recognizing, like, he sees this guy going for the run, peeks to the line, sees it's a run play from the concept. Nice little QB power. Identifies it, comes up, fills, forces him. The linebacker spills him out. Cine forces him back in. They all meet on the quarterback. So yeah, just a nice play from Cine. So this just looks like they're playing, it looks like man-to-man. I think it's a version of like some type of match, but you could also see what he looks like playing like in a 2-deep coverage here, almost working from 2 to 1, but he just reads 2's vertical release. Guy runs like a skinny post here, or like a dig route. Breaks down, makes a play through the hands on the opposite side. So yeah, he can make plays down, punching the ball out, or just work through the hands. Good timing. Has some good length to him. Makes efficient breaks in his transitions. Fluid. Sees him break. Breaks on it. Takes a good angle. Angles are very important at the safety position. Like, probably the most important thing for safety is taking good angles, making good judgment decisions in the moment. And Cine's just a really consistent player across the board. More man-to-man in the slot. Like, this isn't even Cine's game. He plays a lot deep. But most of the clips are just him gaining depth, maintaining good leverage, and then them not throwing the ball. So I'm trying to get more when he's targeted. So and most of the times he's targeted as a man-to-man, but he makes good plays. Just smooth in his pedal, stays square, efficient break downhill. Just really good stuff. Inches back, maintains his leverage to the outside. Just slightly cheating. Feels this break, breaks on it. Another good angle. Ball's thrown a little behind him, but he would have been there on time anyways. And just makes a play at the catch point. And he's not afraid to get physical, like just knocking this receiver down. So yeah, just more good stuff from Cine and man-to-man coverage. Things that you like to see from a safety. If safety can play at least two of the three, one being deep, one being in the slot playing man-to-man, and one in the box. And I think Cine is one of those guys who can do all three, which is very rare at the safety position. Do you find someone who can play middle of the field safety, man-to-man in the slot, and down in the box? But Cine is one of those guys. I personally think he's a top 15 talent in this class. I really like him, Kyle Hamilton, and Jalen Petrie. Those are my top three safeties. I think they're all first-rounders, really underrated players. Versatility is key with all of them. They can both all play all over the field. So he's just another one, smooth in his pedal, quick in and out of breaks. At his size, he's a big dude, like 6'2", 200 something. I don't know the exact measurements off the top of my head, but he destroyed the combine. So just another impressive play from Cine. Just more run support from deep from Cine right here. Good football intelligence too. Sees the running back change flip sides here. Knows he's now responsible for the speed option pitch. You can see him even cheating a little bit pre-snap once he sees it. He's like, he identifies it, steps up a little bit, sees it's coming because Arkansas does the slot, breaks down, takes a good angle once he sees the pitch. Then he works a little to the outs to like try to get the outside shoulder running back to force him back in, breaks down, knows he's going to have help, finishes for the tackle. He's just a really smart, disciplined player. He's aggressive when he needs to be. Like, he's a physical tackler. He has some really impressive plays, specifically against like Najee Harris in college, like just hitting him so hard his helmet falls off. Just like very physical downhill player. Makes plays in the run like he's a line 10 yards off there and he's making a play at the line of scrimmage. So good stuff from Cine. Here you go see Cine like facing some motion, and then he comes down and now is responsible for filling a gap inside the box after this motion, so being able to adapt on the fly, staying disciplined here, sees the run, fills this hole, and now once he sees him bounce to the outside, he basically two gaps this here as a safety and just makes a good tackle on Haskins, waits for his help. So here, now it comes down to fill the B gap right there. And now once his defender declares inside, he knows he can now fill this gap outside. So just really good stuff, because if he just flies down here, like, this is why you don't want safety to always be aggressive, because he could just fly down into this hole right now, and then his D-line is also going to shoot into this hole, and then possibly the running back could have bounced to the outside. I mean, he still could have made the tackle if he shot the gap, but he still ends up making the tackle for no loss, playing disciplined. That's why Georgia's defense is so good. They know when to play discipline, and they're all really fucking fast. Like, they're flying around the field. So just a really smart, fast defense, and that's why Cine was the leader in the secondary. Really smart player, fast, physical, fluid athlete, twitchy too in his lower half. Just another really good play from Cine. Okay, so that was all the film I had for Lewis Cine today. Just a really good player. I didn't even get to showcase like any of his reps playing like deep center field, deep or split field, post field, any of those types of things, because honestly there wasn't much. Like, he played that position a lot, but he did not get tested in that area like at all, whether it's due to just Georgia's front causing so much pressure, ball had to be out quickly, they did a lot of blitzes. So Cine there's a lot of times where he just wasn't involved, so he could be a little tough to scout, because there's a lot of times where it's just you're watching him just backpedal and then the play's over. But once you find the good stuff, he's a really impressive player, like one of the best like physical athletic profiles in this class, and he's extremely smart. He plays with good technique and discipline. He basically has it all that you're looking for. You just want more production out of him at the next level, which I think is going to happen because his skill translates to the next level. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.